If you're posting at 2 to 3 times a day, my personal recommendation, if you ask me, would be to post one video at your prime time, one video that is... What's up, you guys? It's Joseph here. Last week, I spent several hours looking at hundreds of your TikTok profiles that you left for me down in the comment section on some of my most recent videos. Yes, I do read those. And I have to say, I saw so much good potential and great content there, but there just isn't the proper optimization system in place to attract the attention that your videos truly deserve and start skyrocketing your fan base on TikTok. And this is something that I certainly struggled with initially. So I want to shed a little bit of light on how you can maximize your influence on the platform by posting at optimal times, figuring out what's the best time for you so that you can increase engagement on your videos and ultimately attract new followers and skyrocket those numbers. But really quickly, posting at the right time is important because the more people you can get to watch and engage with your content within that 2-hour window right after upload, the more likely that video is to be shown to larger and larger audiences, and the more likely new users are to view your content because of the increased social proof or engagement that they see from others, which always naturally leads to more followers and engagement on your video. Because if you think about it, that is such a major factor that determines whether or not we watch a video in the first place. No one likes being the first or the second like on a video, but we'll certainly watch it if it has 1.5 million. Because honestly, just like on any other social media platform, the key to virality is having the right content in front of the right people at the right time. And in today's video, I want to talk about that third factor, timing. But first, we need to ask the obvious question that a lot of you are going to be wondering throughout today's video: how many times should I be posting? My recommendation is 2 to 5 times a day. That's pretty standard for the majority of top creators on the platform, and it's enough times to remain omnipresent in front of your audience, but also not too much that you burn yourself out by feeling that you have to constantly come up with a new idea every 3 to 4 hours. Because fundamentally, you want the process to be enjoyable, you want it to be fun and not overtaxing or tedious in any way. So with that in mind, in order to understand what time truly is the best time for you to post at, I want to be discussing the 3 A's in today's video: analytics, audiences, and availability. And I guarantee you, if you take action and you apply these tips consistently, you'll be on your way to growing your follower account in no time. So without further ado, let's talk TikTok. So let's talk about analytics. According to recent studies, posting on Saturday morning between the hours of 1:34 and 2:24 a.m. are the optimal times to post at on TikTok. Oh, did I forget to mention that's for me, not you? I'm just kidding, but seriously, the truth is, it's different for nearly every single account. Now, you can certainly do your due diligence and research in Google, and even though Influencer Marketing Hub might tell you that 9 a.m., 12 a.m., and 7 p.m. on Thursday is the best time to post at, posting at those times, even if you compensate for say a 3-hour time difference, probably isn't going to impact your growth that much. This is where TikTok analytics come in handy. TikTok analytics are super beneficial for helping you identify when your existing fan base is most active. Now, it probably goes without saying, but the bigger your audience gets, the more valuable this data becomes. Because if you're at 800 followers, the difference between 200 and 230 people being active really isn't that much of a difference to help. But that being said, get familiar with your analytics, know how they impact your TikTok account, because numbers don't lie. So to access your analytics, you're going to want to upgrade to a TikTok Pro account, and be sure to use the coupon code Joseph2020. I'll link it in the description below to get 20% off your yearly subscription to the TikTok Pro account. I'm just messing around. It doesn't cost anything yet, thankfully. So to upgrade to a TikTok Pro account, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to your account settings, click Manage My Account, and proceed to click the red text at the bottom of the page. Once you've upgraded, you can click Analytics on the main settings page, and you'll have access to information about your audience, including when they are most active. I like to call this your prime time. You always want to post at least one video a day at this time, regardless of how many videos you actually post, because it's there for a reason. If you take a look at my analytics for one of my TikTok accounts, you'll notice that around 12 p.m. is when my audience seems to be most active, so I always try to post at least one video at that time. Speaking of analytics, my YouTube analytics tell me that nearly 78% of people that watch my videos here on YouTube are not yet subscribed. So if you've got a second, consider supporting this channel by hitting that subscribe button below. I'd really appreciate it. Now, posting at your prime time is important, don't get me wrong, but keep in mind that what might be a good time for your audience that already does follow you might not be an optimal time for the audience on the platform that you want to reach, people who don't know you. And so let's talk about audiences. Now, TikTok has a global user base, so you need to ask yourself the question, who am I trying to reach? I'm talking about about where are they located. For instance, a good percentage of the people who seem to like my content are from the United Kingdom, and I'm in America. So the best time for me to post a new piece of content is around 1 o'clock a.m. or thereabouts, but everyone's follower list is completely different. You're gonna wanna figure out the time zones of the primary demographic that you wanna influence. It's not that tricky, don't feel like it's a complex process, it's actually quite simple. All you do is do a quick Google search to find the time zone, and then convert that time zone to your own. And be sure to play around with that time, maybe do a few hours later or a few hours earlier. Now, if you have followers all over the world, you really can't appeal to everyone. There's not a one-time suits all scenario that you can create for your global audience. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna build a content schedule around the biggest territories that your fans are from. For instance, I focus on posting content for users in the US and UK, even though I have some very small audiences in Australia, South Africa, and Canada. So finally, let's talk about the third A of posting at right times. Availability. We've established how to determine when your audience is most active, where the audience you want to influence is located, but who are they? I mean, what is their demographic? Are they teenagers? Are they older women with jobs? Are they people in the workforce? Or are they children between the ages of 12 to 14 years old? Ask yourself, when would they be available on TikTok? What does their day-to-day schedule look like? If they are working, it's usually optimal to post either early in the morning, during lunch break, or late evening when people are usually at home, relaxing and browsing their socials. Weekends and holidays are also times when people tend to splurge their time on the internet. And the statistics are dramatically shifting, especially during this whole pandemic season. Finally, as much as I would encourage you to follow and know your analytics, your audiences, and your availability, TikTok really is about trial and error. And I'm gonna fall back on the idea that I always do in my videos, and that's variety leads to virality. So be thinking about mixing things up. You might just get your biggest break into a new audience by posting at a random time that you never thought would have much relevance. In fact, I have a funny story where one video of mine that achieved nearly 2 million views was posted randomly and did well. So if you're posting at 2 to 3 times a day, my personal recommendation, if you ask me, would be to post one video at your prime time, one video that is optimized for the time zone of your demographic, and then randomize the third. You never know what works or what doesn't until you try, honestly. And guys, keep me updated on the process. It's fun to experience this journey along with you. And when the successes do come, I want to be a part of it. So if you enjoyed this video, you got value from it, I would appreciate it if you leave a like down below and consider supporting this community here on YouTube by subscribing to this channel. It would really mean a lot to me. Thanks guys for watching. And as always, we'll talk next time. Cheers.